What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Odd Chopper, and I am back with my favorite play of the day to round out the work week. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. September 22nd. We are treated to a handful of college football before we set the stage for a massive, massive Saturday card. And we've got you covered here at Odd Chopper, whether it's the games today, the games tomorrow, the games Sunday for NFL. This is where you want to be. Take a look at this channel. We've got long form, short form, parlays, straight bets, whatever you want. Hopefully, it's right here. And if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Well, we're not going to call it a slump. Couple games not going our way. Yesterday, we got a little closing line value, but I watched that full game and the over was just not the right play. The pace was not right. Coastal Carolina's offense was not right. Georgia State is pretty good. And certainly their quarterback is legit, but just not the game that we wanted. So we need a little rally. No better opportunity than some college football on a Friday. There are 4 games tonight, and all of the road teams are favored. Very, very sneaky kind of slate. And we're going to work through it. We got to decide who to pick. I'm going to tell you about that and BetMGM in just a second. But let's get into this game. I've got Wisconsin and Purdue on my screen, and I'm on BetMGM today. I do lean Wisconsin, but I really lean. I'm sticking with totals. I come into this with a blank slate. I go where I see the value. Over 53.5 at minus 115 is the value in my mind. This is tick to 54 in some other spots. Again, Odd Chopper. Make sure you're going there to get the best lines available. Let's talk about these teams. Wisconsin, 38-17. They open their season against Buffalo. Then they lose to Washington State, who might be pretty good. Then they beat down Georgia Southern, who plays a crazy, crazy style right now. What's surprising? Wisconsin's defense looks pretty bad. They're almost outside the top 100 in coverage. They're about 90th in total defense. They still run the ball. We know that. Mordecai came in, and it hasn't worked perfectly yet, but it's just a couple games. The other thing that's very, very different than Wisconsin teams of the past, this team plays fast. They're inside the top 40 in pace, and that is step one to crafting out this bet. So Wisconsin, we kind of know what they want to do. They've got 2 running backs that are very legit, in Chez and Allen. We'll see. Make sure everyone's good to go. But this is a game. This has got to be, to me, a Tanner Mordecai game. He should have really big opportunities against Purdue because Purdue, they got issues of their own. Opened the season, they lost 39-35 in a wild game to Fresno. Then they beat Virginia Tech. Then they lost to Syracuse. They gave up 35 more points. This defense is a mess. Their coverage is even worse than Wisconsin's. They've been torched through the air. They've kind of been torched on the ground too. It's just a kind of choose your own adventure when you play them. You could really do whatever you want. I see ample opportunities for this Wisconsin offense to move the ball, which is going to set up, can Purdue move the ball? Well, we've shown that Wisconsin's defense is not vintage. Hudson Card, he's been solid. He's turned the ball over a little bit, but that's not the worst thing for an over. He's obviously got some playmakers, and Purdue wants to play fast as well. They're just a tick slower than Wisconsin. Again, it's very noisy. It's only through a couple games. But Purdue and their philosophy, there's no surprise that they absolutely want to play fast too. This is a perfect recipe. Both defenses, I think, are a little worse than expected. Both quarterbacks have come in and I think have shown glimpses of the talent. We knew they were talented guys at their previous destinations. It just didn't work for whatever reason. And now you get a situation where I think both teams are very comfortable getting up and down. You add in turnover variance. I wouldn't be stunned if you look at some of the box scores from these teams' first 6 games combined. A lot of short fields, a lot of turnovers, and actually some stalled drives inside the opponent's red zone, which left some points on the board. If we get a cleaner game tonight, I think this could be played in the 30s. I think this could mirror some of Purdue's first couple games. And for that reason, over 53.5, I think is the best bet on the board for the entire slate tonight. So put that on the board and come tell me. Hopefully put a winner on the board. That's what's most important. In addition to that, though, what's equally important, I just keep saying important, BetMGM does have bet 10, get 200, and you can't overlook that type of stuff. I know there's offers all over the place. I know there's so much noise in this industry, but when it comes down to it, it's about making money. And the way to make money, step one, is always take the layups. If you don't play on BetMGM, the link is below. Take a couple minutes, throw in a little of your bankroll in there, take it and bet $10. Win, lose, or draw, $200 in bonus bets coming into the account. That is going to make a difference. That will change the trajectory of your bankroll. And it's that simple. Again, these offers don't last forever. You saw it with some of the other books that we've had in the past. So I just want to make sure people are aware of that. And then, of course, if you have any questions for me, at JazzRazDFS, you can find me here. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Discord. I'm all over the place. Hopefully providing some ample value, and that starts with over 53.5 tonight. Thanks again for tuning in. And again, make sure you check out all the content here as we gear up for Saturday. I got a parlay video dropping as well. But for me, for Wisco, and for Purdue, good luck. Enjoy these games tonight, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.